hear me? Let's see now. Hope you can see me as well. But let me know if you can't. Then I hope you can actually hear me too. I can just about hear it. Okay, right. Just going to check YouTube, make sure that's working. And as long as that's working, then I guess you are able to see me there. Yep. Looks like it. Ah, good. Okay, cool. Then you can see me very well. Actually, I hope you can hear me. Just going to check that. Good. Okay, yeah, cool. Then, yeah. Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys how to make kicks, claps, hi-hats, shakers, and snares. Yeah, I mean, actually synthesize them things. Here's an idea of what I'm going to show you. This is a operator kick. This is what it'll sound like. Yeah, nice little click to it. And you can adjust the decay as much as you like. So, how did I do that? Well, very simply, it was with an operator. Let me push them off. That's my default stuff. No, wait, there's a trick. Select all of them, press the off button like that, and boom, they're all gone. Right, operator. Now there's three parts to a kick. The actual impact when the drum head, or rather, what's it called? I don't know, the striking object that hits the actual drum. So stick. I don't know. All right, anyway, gonna call it that. There's that. Then a bit of noise, because, well, all drums are vaguely noisy one way or another. And then the tone, because effectively it's a stretched out diaphragm, right? A membrane, a skin, whatever you want to call it. And it's stretched out tight across a circular, traditionally circular. Could be oval, could be any shape really, but traditionally it's circular. And that vibrates at because it's symmetrical, it vibrates at a unique tone. So let's make the tone first. I'm going to switch off these. So I will just put a tone there. Oops, make it. Oops, not that one. This one. Maybe a bit lower, so you can reduce the coarse. Quite a bit lower still. Oh yeah, sub bass. Pick a frequency. F, I like. Because why the F not? Okay. Back to operator. Let's see. So operator, there we are. Wrong one. Alright, that's what it sounds like. Reduce the decay and the sustain to taste. Say, sounds alright. But there's a little bit of an impact. And gotta make space for that. So I'll switch off the tone and add the bit when the kick actually is excited. So there's with drums there's an exciter, the thing that which you strike the drum skin with. Excuse me. And the tone, which is what the membrane creates. So this, oops, wrong one, it is that one. Make it bright and short. I think 10 milliseconds. Yeah, just a click. And now the tone. So we've got the tone and click. It's okay. Let's have a look what that looks like on here. Kind of boring, not a lot going on here. And there's a big dip around 120. It's not an interesting looking drum, kick drum. So we add some tone to that. Volume. See how that extra resonance turns up? Not there. It's there now. But wait, we can do more. Change this to have some overtones. I like Sine 8. It just adds a few more tones. Just checking, yeah, and yep. And lastly, a little bit of noise. I like using looped noise. Just do. Yeah, of course. And that's it. That's the tick. And then with a bit of post EQing and so on, you can make it sound like this. That's what I did wrong. That should have been 90. Right. Compressor. And I like my kicks a bit softer. Oh, right. Of course. The most important part. So often you'll see a kick have a peak from its impact somewhere up here, and then it'll fade, it'll slowly go down in pitch. That's what I've forgotten. You need a pitch envelope. The default one is reasonable. See? Sounds quite dull. Not a lot going on. But here, you can really go nuts with it. Oh yeah. I'm going to put it to 24. Yeah, 24. Six. Isn't that really cool? Bit of noise. Just the slightest. weird harmonic up here. I would drop it. You don't have to. It's all down to taste. See how the different components come in together. So there's the default tone. Oh yeah, minor detail. Default tone. A little bit of an overtone. I think I'm going to turn it down a fraction just so you can barely hear it. The click and a clickety click. Just a bit of noise on top. Just add some character. And that is effectively it. So don't forget your compressor as well. I mean, you don't need it, but I like having a great big compressor as well. Oh, hold on. Might be experiencing a technical glitch. Right, excuse me. Nope, I think we're alright. So, that is how I do a kick. And of course you can mess around with it as well as much as you like. Right, I am getting a technical glitch. Let's see. Testing. Why is... Oh, I know. Hold on. Right, that should be better now. I just keep on technical problems every time. Okay, yeah, I need to get a much stronger laptop and figure out how to do this without jumping through so many different hoops every time I go live streaming, but I'll figure it out. Still early days. I do trust that you find this very useful. So, anyway, there's your kick. And of course you can pitch it up and down as much as you like. You can mess around with these parameters, group them up, set them up as you wish. So volumes, individual volumes, so this would go to Mac 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the relative volumes. You could just make a kick top with that. And also add the decays as well. Come on, why is this? There you go. And with all of these different decays, you can do some really quite wacky stuff with the random button. Let me just save this rack first. Go kick operator. Right, random. Yeah, sounds good. So just the volume a bit, maybe not so loud on up. Well, no. Well, But you get the idea. Right, snares. That I use as a mixture of operator again. And I will group that so I can add an extra chain and put an analog in there. The reason for that is because I like the movement of analog, and you've got more filter options to choose from. So a snare, similar principle as the kick. It has all the what's it called? Yeah, it has all the same sorts of design. So again, we'd have a bit of a tone first. Change this to the last one algorithm. We put that on snare. Not very interesting, is it? Oh yeah, let me mute the analog. That's better. Right. Similar principle again. Operator, first one. Drop the sustain. That was weird. Anyway. Right. Right. But on a snare drum, the tone is very tiny. Something like that. Pick a nice tone that I like the sound of. Right. And again, with this, again, you need to give it a bit of space, something like 10 or so milliseconds for the impact, the click, the snare, the drum baton, drumstick. Yeah, of course, drumstick to hit the snare. So that's why there is. I've increased the attack there. Similar sort of principle. With the next one, this can be our drumstick bit. So decay, say 15 milliseconds. Crank it up. About there. And one more. The click. So make that even smaller. It just turn to taste. About there. All three of them together. Meh. Alright. Now for analog. Switch off the oscillator that you don't want. We just want this for its noise. And then to amplifier, envelope. And switch it on. Maybe about 150. Almost there, huh? Just the volume to suit. Oh, and of course the attack should be about the same as when the tone comes in. 0. And I'll adjust the volume down a bit of the tone. One last piece de resistance. Again, a noise. I like using the white noise looped. Let's see. Let's see. So a little bit of white noise left. And that fills in the noise. And you can add a bit of metal effect. Put the envelope again, symbols of impact. How much is the lower one? 200, yeah. And again, 10 milliseconds. You can filter that off in analog, the other noise a bit. And enable all the oscillators. Bit of compression. And some EQ to taste. Bit of reverb. That's better. Forgot to do that as well. Okay, good. Sounding alright? Yeah, it's redlining. But that's what got a limiter at the end of it. I suppose I could reduce this a bit. Right, so there's our kick, that's our snare. And now for hi-hats. Is it hi-hats next to the list? I think it was. Yep, hi-hats and shakers. Right, hats. Oh, wait, claps. Aha, forgot the claps. Right, claps. Again, operator. It's good to have operator. Where is it again? There it is. Now, a clap sound is a series of, well, claps. The traditional clap isn't just a that. It's a sort of multiple claps. And that's what you can do with operator. Like that. So, put the attack down right low, all the way down. The curve of the decay. So normally you'd get a decay going downwards. Now what you can do on the operator is reduce the peak of the attack, because the attack can start initial there. You want the peak to be down, but the sustain part as high as possible. So now you've got that. And then release can be 200 milliseconds. Now, there's a neat trick where you can copy oscillator to all the others. Very good. And also looped. I just prefer looped. Copy oscillator to all the others. Now, how does this sound? Pretty awful, huh? Right, better. That sounds around about the pitch of a clap. Now, there was a reason for all this, so we do it at different delays. So this one is, we're going to start immediately. And the next one we start at, say, 10 milliseconds. And the next one at 20 milliseconds. And the last one at 30 milliseconds. Listen. It sounds longer, doesn't it? And I've done something slightly wrong. I think this should be 20 for the release. Or it's something like that. Is it loop? There we are. It's just the time of the loop. That's what I got wrong. The algorithm should be flat. Well, it didn't sound too bad, like a digital clap right there. So that would actually work. I'm going to go back with my original tutorial idea. and adjust each of them, the timing. Until you find something that works for you. And mess around with the algorithms as well. That's a nice wide clap. Let's hear that. And of course shape it to how you want it. A little bit too bright. Alright. Hi-hats. Next. Now, that's pretty straightforward. We can use just about anything as hi-hats. Seriously. Hi-hats. So, bump, 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 bump. Adjust the volume. Oh wait, let's use the old volume probability thingy. Change the values to like that, 25, and they'll all be within 25, or roughly 25 of each other. Oh, would help if I put a sound in there. Right, let's see, what should I do with sound? Operator again? No. So it's very straightforward. So I can just copy this one. That was our clap. Oh, of course. So if you didn't know, you can but right click, copy, and another operator, paste it on the existing one, and it copies all the settings. Okay, so for this one, we add a vocoder. Noise is correct. Do something like that. And shape. Maybe that's not the best of ideas. Try using this, the kick operator. Reduce the number of bars. There. Sounded great on 4 actually. Leaving it on 4 then. Yep. Right, and then to adjust the length. Yes, of course, there's something missing. That's better, there's no click to it. So remove the tone, of course. Now to go from hi-hats to shaker, different tonal quality, just that, and you increase the attack. And finally adjust this as you see fit. That's really all there is to hi-hats. Very, well, wouldn't say very straightforward, but that's roughly it. So shakers, hats, shakers, hats, shakers. Play around with the formant. And what else did I promise? So hi-hats, shakers, snares, and claps. Huh, I think we're done. Yeah. That's about it. So, well, hope that was useful for you. Any questions? Let me know. Put them in the comments or just send me a DM. Don't mind. You can just hit me up at any time. Always happy to help, you know. And if you have any other questions at all, just reach out to me. We can have a short session just to look over your work. I'm always happy to help you out. I mean, that's the whole point of this community. We just help people out as much as we can, because music is our passion. We have beginners, experts, and so on. And what we were trying to do is just make sure that, you know, we can bring some joy to everyone's life. I mean, I've never heard of any musician that really doesn't like to play music. Maybe they do, but at least not to produce music. If you're a producer, I'm sure you enjoy it. and I'm sure you enjoy sharing that with other people. So go ahead, do so, as I do unto others as others undo to. You know what I mean. I'm happy to help. So reach out, and I'll let's see what I can do to help you further on your path. So with that said, have a good evening and good night, and I'll see you at the next one. Take care, all. Bye.